It's free right now on the PlayStation Store, and it's like a side-scrolling hack and slash RPG, but the RPG isn't there yet. It will be. There will be RPG elements, I can tell. That's what they're going for. But this is like a proof of concept, basically. I don't have a second player, and I don't think I could play 2 controllers at one time. So I'm just gonna go with 1 player. So it drops you in the game, and there's basically there's no tutorial yet. This is just like it's a gameplay test to see if like the battle system works. So you're not going to see all that much happening in the way of story. You can interact with 2 NPCs, this Toad guy and the Grim Reaper. So we're gonna go to the Grim Reaper's quest. I want that scythe. That's a cool looking scythe. The Grim Reaper lowers its head slightly. We sense a powerful essence trapped in a body sick with fever. You will find it! Question mark, question mark, question mark? Return with the soul and you will be rewarded. So now I have to go to the forest, but it doesn't say that you actually have to go to the world map. The only way that you can do that is by pressing the touchpad. It'll bring up the map, and so this lets you go to the different areas. There's Solus, Vasilia, and the forest right now. You can't actually go to Solus because there's no quests here. We are in Vasilia. There's the Grim Reaper, there's Toad Man, and the forest. You have 2 quests. There's missing headwear, which the frog guy gives you, and the mother, which is the Reaper. So we're gonna go to the mother. So there's a few different spells you can see on the bottom corners. On the right side, there's like some trap spells, a healing, like totem. My favorite, which is the triangle right, which turns my scythe into a flaming scythe. Square is attack, and you can't switch back and forth. You have to just go attack in one direction, and then in order to move a different direction you have to stop attacking and then start your attack in a different direction. But I will just keep facing forward, so I have to turn, yeah, and fight like that. So if you miss your initial attack, you basically have to reset. Otherwise, you can just attack infinitely, because there's no like stamina bar. That's something they may want to think about adding in at a later date, because right now your character is pretty much broken if you can manage to chain the enemy into a point where they can't do anything. So that's that. The left side is a lot of just direct attack spells. X drops an ice block, which you can then, you know, explode or jump on. It'll damage enemies if they run into it. Square drops one on their heads, so it damages them. Triangle, I'm not going to use it because it uses up a ton of magic, but it's a meteor strike. And circle is a fireball, or like fire, I don't know. It's a fire wheel, I guess. Alright, I'll use it on him. It doesn't do that much, but it does lingering fire damage a couple times, so in total I think it does like 18 damage. However, the meteor strike can basically just wipe out pretty much any enemy in the beta in one hit. So it's great if you land it, but if you miss, it uses up a lot of mana. So I'm going to try and hit this guy with it. And it vaporized him. It's a meteor. It'll take anything out. Oh, I don't know what that was. Is that like a slice? That probably slices everything around you. Oh, this bitch keeps hitting me. This tree wench. Ah, that's a good one. She should be called the tree wench. because it sounds like branch. Oh, that guy got up here. Alright. I'm gonna try to take them all out with that slice thing. Ah, they missed it. Yeah! That was sweet. Alright, this is a good time to show you the healing totems. Putting down one totem, it'll heal a certain amount, but you can put down multiple ones, and they'll all heal you at the same time, so you can heal faster. I know it looks like I just used up a lot of my MP doing that, but I'm gonna get a lot of weak enemies right here to kill. Oh, I haven't shown you the, there's like a mortar, it's like a missile launcher thing. I'll use it on these enemies here. It like shoots like fireworks of death. So your character doesn't seem to have a name, you're just kind of like this little Reaper thing. See, even those things get knocked out in one hit. It's almost not fair. So here we are. Like, if you haven't been paying attention to the background, like, it's all a phenomenal art style. In the further back, you can actually see the sun. Yeah. I'm gonna go show you the sun. The sun, it's setting, but it's like smiling this weird evil smile. I can't go any farther back. Which is really creepy to think about the sun being a sentient thing, but, well, stars are alive, so get used to it. I also really like this thing. I hope eventually this is like a quest giver, and we'll be able to like grab a quest from this guy. But we've come to collect a soul. She's aware of my presence. The child is ill. I've been sent for its soul. Wait, don't take my son. I beg you, take me instead. Aww, she loves her son so much. I have a choice in front of me. The mother has begged me to spare her child and take her soul instead and let her child live. But I was told to take the child's life. And that's how things work in the real world. The infant's body stiffens as he cries out softly as you claim his soul. His mother collapses to the floor next to the crib, sobbing. I did a great job. I collected a soul. I'm so awesome. Look at the sun now. That's big. That's scary. He's not as bouncy as he was in the forest. You offer the child's soul to the Grim Reaper. Ah, the soul of a child. See how it shines, unblemished by the many pains of a long life. And the mortals only see a tragedy. We accept your offer, Reaper. So, this is the Grim Reaper. Circle. Okay, circle doesn't work. That's something to be made aware of. Going back in the menus doesn't work right now. But it's a beta, whatever. They'll fix it. So I'm just Reaper. Alright, we'll talk to the Toad. Missing headwear. This guy, I swear. The well-dressed frog seems deeply troubled. Oh, tragic fate, as you know, one can hardly be a figure of high standing and regard without a fine hat. Alas, mine has gone missing. That last time I remember seeing it, I was preparing to take a swim in a pond in the great forest. It wouldn't do at all to go swimming without a fine hat on, would it? I must have removed it before jumping in and left it behind. Oh, I feel as though part of me has been torn away. I simply cannot be seen in town like this. Imagine the scandal. Perhaps if you're not busy, I could impose upon you to look for it. I would reward you handsomely. So, I gotta go look for the stupid hat. Missing headwear. I really like this level. It's like crazy Technicolor forest. Whoa! Alright, I can do this. This is just like Mario. Whoa. They're all like robots in this part. I mean, I guess that's a cool way to show different skins. Alright. This is ridiculous. Take that, bitch. Alright. Heal up quick. Always heal. There's no shame in going into battle with a full health bar. Don't mind me as I just spam this attack and kill you. Just kidding. You're going down. So this is what I'm talking about. Is this kind of makes the tougher enemies that are intentionally put in difficult spots really easy to beat. You just kind of like take over their entire set of movements. And that's how you clear out a wave of enemies. Like it's nothing. I hate these little magic guys, because all they do is just, like, spam this block attack. Oh, there. This will be enough. I missed one of them. Those guys that drop bombs, when you kill them, they blow up and drop a ton of bombs. It's really annoying. But it's a cool feature. There are the bombs. If you see what order they drop in, they explode in that order, so that makes them easier to avoid. Gotcha. Like, look at that cool winged bear thing in the back. And what the hell is that thing? It's got, like, just a flaming branch axe thing? Oh yeah, mine can flame too. It doesn't really seem to do any extra damage. There's a lot of these things. So, the particle effects for the spirits that drop when you kill the monsters, they really bring the game to a crawl. Like, I don't know if that's something that they're planning to fix, or they haven't, like, thought about how much a strain that puts on their engine, but... What the hell is this? Do you have his hat? Alright, so this guy must have the hat. Please don't hurt me. I was taking a swim with my papa, and then the next thing I knew he was gone. Could you help me find him? Wait, I came looking for his hat, and he forgot his son here? Yeah, the son's wearing the same, like, pompous-ass crap as him. Look at that frilly neck thing. What are those called? I don't know. He looks like me, only bigger, and he dresses really well. I'm sure he would be grateful. Missing headwear. The young frog bounds over to Sir Grenville. Papa! Oh my dear lad, Chesterfield! What nonsense have you gotten yourself up to? And have you seen my hat? You left me behind at the pond, not your hat. I could have starved to death out there if it weren't for this person. You've been like this ever since I was a pollywog. That's a smaller frog, by the way. Apology? Yes, of course I forgive you, Chesterfield. And you, I'm terribly sorry for how my son has interrupted your search. He still wants me to find his hat. Here's a little something for your trouble. I'll try to retrace my steps and find where I might have left that hat. So, that's at the point where you would end the quest and receive items if there were an actual menu for you to look at your items, but there is not yet. There's no anything. So that's it. That's everything that Death Tales currently has. I think the gameplay is a lot of fun. Like I said, it's a lot of fun. As a beta, I think it's a solid game. I think it'll be a lot of fun to play if there's an actual story. Am I able to... Yeah? Alright, so that's it. I don't know what I'm jumping on.